morning. The team is Diego Curi, Paulino, Ramon, Carlos, and me, Rodolfo, and we are going to analyze the problem and find the solution.
So first of all, we need to know the problem we are going to solve. So I'm going to read it to you. A randomly chosen sample of 40 smokers was selected, and it was found that the level of nicotine on blood was as it is shown on the following table. This is the table. So there are 4 things that we need to get from this. First, we need to get the mean, so the average, and with that we will get the variance, which we will use later on to get the standard deviation. After that is done, we are going to need to have 2 graphics, the O'Keefe graph and the histogram.
The mean, also known as average, a number expressing the central or typical value in a set of data, in particular the mode, median, or most commonly the mean, which is calculated by dividing the sum of the values in the set by their number.
First, we have to find the mean. We're going to calculate the class marks of each point. So we have that the class marks are 50, 150, 250, 350, and 450. Then we have to multiply each one by the frequency. So we have 11, 12, 14, 1, and 2. Then we have to sum the results, and we get 7,100. That we have to divide by 40 because it is the total of the sample, and we get 177.5, and that is the mean.
The variance is defined as the average of the square difference from the mean, and the standard deviation is a measure of how spread out numbers are. The formula is easy, the square root of the variance.
Okay, so now that we have the mean, we are able to get the variance. So we know that the mean is 170.5. We will use that in order to get the variance. In order to get the variance, we need to make a difference between one of the class marks minus the mean. Then that result, we're going to do we're going to square it, and then we will multiply it by the frequency. So the class mark of 50 is 11, so we will use 11. Then we repeat this process with all the class marks, 150 times this and 10 times 12. The same with 250, 350, and 450. At the end, we will get a final result of 439,120. Since this is a sample, we're going to need to divide it by the number of people minus 1, so it will be 39. At the end, the result will give you 11,275.641. So that will be the variance. And now with the variance, we are able to get the standard deviation. The basic formula for the standard deviation is square root of variance. So we only get the square root, and it will be 106.19.
An histogram is a display of statistical information that uses rectangles to show the frequency of data items and successive numerical intervals of equal size. In the most common form of histogram, the independent variable is plotted along the horizontal axis and the dependent variable is plotted along the vertical axis. The data appears as colored shaded rectangles of variable area. An ogive, sometimes called a cumulative frequency polygon, is a type of frequency polygon that shows cumulative frequency. In other words, the cumulative percents are added on the graph from left to right.
This is the visual representation we have of the data. First, the histogram. The histogram is based on the 2 factors we have here. So we have 0 and 100. The points in between those numbers are 11. So the value goes up to 11. Same with the values from 100 to 200. It's 12. It's basically the things we have here, but in this format. Next, the ogive. The ogive is different. It's based on the cumulative relative frequency. That means that it's based on a system that goes from 0% to 100%. And that is based on the relative frequency that we have of the value. So in 50, we have 11 or 40. So we divide 11 by 40 and we get 0.275. And same with the rest of them until we reach 1.0, which will be 40 1.
Based on the data that we have collected, we can safely say that the average of the nicotine is relatively low, which is very good because it means that there are less people addicted to nicotine. However, the standard deviation, that is this one, is really spread out. Overall, the sample tells us that the people prefer lower levels of nicotine in their cigarettes. It means that there is an improvement in comparison of the people of the 20th century